What is up, beautiful people? This is step 5 on our series of how to build an insanely profitable real estate wholesaling business. Let me ask you this. Have you ever felt like you were super busy in your business, sending texts, talking to agents, trying to work deals, but at the end of the week, you had no clue if you were actually on track to close deals or make money? That is why today's topic is so important. Today, we are talking about your KPIs, key performance indicators. These are the exact numbers that tell you whether all your hustle is actually moving you towards a closed deal, or if you're just staying busy and you're not gonna make any money. And as a solopreneur, this is even more critical. You are wearing all the hats: acquisitions, follow-up, marketing, dispo. And if you're not tracking your KPIs, you won't know what to focus on or how to improve. If you are not tracking your numbers, you are just guessing. And guessing does not pay the bills in this business. There is a clear math formula for success. Whether you are a solopreneur or have a team, the process is the same. If you send 200 new outbound texts per day, have 30 to 35 real conversations on the phone per day, follow up consistently on your pipeline, and make 4 to 5 verbal offers per day, and get 2 written offers at least per week, you will absolutely do deals. It is that simple. When you hit these KPIs, the deals will start flowing. If you are not, you're just hoping this thing will make you money. Here's why it's so important to be tracking KPIs. If you're not tracking, you simply cannot make money consistently. It won't happen because you don't know at all what's happening in your business. You won't know if the problem is that you are not sending enough texts, or not having enough conversations, or not making enough offers, whether verbal or written. And when something is off, because trust me, at some point, something will be off. If you're not tracking your KPIs, you'll have no idea how to fix it. You won't be able to self-correct in a constantly changing market. You won't know if you need to send more text, or improve your conversations, or follow up better, or simply increase your offer volume. Without KPIs, you're flying blind. You're flying in an airplane and you have no sensors on the dashboard. That will not build a 6-figure business, or especially a 7-figure. So what should you actually be tracking? Let's walk through it. If you're a solopreneur building this business, here are the most important KPIs to track for acquisitions. And I'm just gonna say it again because I really want you to remember. New agents texted per day, 200. Intro calls completed, 20 minimum. Agent follow-ups, total agent conversations, usually that'll be auto-calculated, but at least 40. Deal leads created, you wanna create at least 5 every single day. Verbal offers, 3 to 4. Written offers, 2 per week at least, and that will equal 1 accepted contract per week. And then those generally should close if you're doing your numbers right. Those are the most important. And now I'm gonna show you a quick loom that's breaking down my KPI tracker. All right, what's up guys? I'm gonna show you guys how to track KPIs, which KPIs we have, how the sheets look, so that you're able to use it in your business. So I'm gonna go to a random one. I'm gonna do a blank one. This is what it looks like for me, right? We have our daily quotas, the weekly quotas, what we're aiming for, right? I've set it up where this is automatic through a Zapier plugin with Simple Send. So basically the intro call, this will do how many intro calls are completed, how many intro calls did I attempt, right? I have to manually put in how many follow-up conversations, intro calls. This will automatically add the total conversations. Deal leads created, right? All of this is automatically put in from Simple Send. Verbals offers made, written offers, right? All of this stuff is automatic with Simple Send, but if you aren't having Simple Send, you could just manually put these in every single day, right? You just want to make sure you're hitting these quotas, they're automatically in there, right? And yeah, this is for the, like if you had an acquisition manager, and then I'll show you another one. which would be, you would mix these together if you're a solopreneur, right? And I'll show you a random one, right? This is easy, just new agents texted and then the intro calls and then having a quota. And you want to make sure you have your quota there just so that you remind yourself how many you should be doing a day. And yeah, and all of these sheets are in the free resources that you can get in the description of this video. And yeah, guys, that's how KPIs work. It's really, really simple. Now, before you go any further, let's make sure you actually understand what these KPIs mean, so you know exactly what you're tracking. An outgoing text message means a text message sent to a new agent, following the 3-text script I showed you in video 2 of this series. These are the brand new outreach messages, not replies or follow-ups. An intro call is the first phone call you can make with a new agent when you're meeting them. You should be using the intro call script that was also gone over in video 2. A deal lead is any opportunity that has a clear seller motivation or is in a condition where an end buyer could not buy it conventionally. In other words, something with a lot of distress or a problem property, or it's an S-hole property. It is a property that is destroyed, right? Or it needs a lot of updates. I'm gonna go over the different types of seller motivations because knowing what to qualify as a lead in your KPIs is super important. So number 1, house that needs major repairs. 2, probate or inherited situations. 3, tax liens. Pre-foreclosure, low or no equity, tired landlords or hoarder situations, personal emergencies like a health issue, right? Moving into a retirement home, divorce, fire damage, and something causing an urgent time crunch, whether they need to move ASAP or whatever. Anything that has this and then also has condition stuff should count as a deal lead you track. A verbal offer is any time you give a number to an agent over the phone, a price over the phone. You want this price to actually get presented to the seller. Many agents won't do this unless you remind them, so be sure to confirm that they actually give the verbal offer to the seller. A written offer is whenever you send a signed purchase contract in, and an offer accepted means the seller has signed that purchase contract as well and you have an executed agreement. An offer signed means you have also signed an assignment contract with a buyer and their EMD has been received by the title company. A deal closed means the deal is funded and you got paid. Now you might be wondering, how do I actually track all of this? Well, I track it with both a KPI tracker that I use sometimes to track certain KPIs, and then SimpleSend does a lot of it automatically. When you log in, you will see exactly which KPIs to update in SimpleSend, so you can fill them out as you go throughout the day. Or I'm gonna provide you guys a free Google Sheet that you can do manually if you don't have SimpleSend. Always remember to click save after entering your numbers. If you forget to hit the save and close the tab, your work will not be recorded. So just so you know, if you stay consistent with these KPIs, you can expect to close about 4 deals per month. Usually it takes about 2 to 4 written offers to get 1 deal accepted. From first conversation to closing, deals typically take 3 to 6 weeks to close. And now one of the most important things you can do is review your KPIs each week and self-correct. This is where most new investors drop the ball. As a solopreneur, you need to set a rhythm every week, review your KPIs, and ask yourself, am I hitting my targets? If not, why not? Here are some of the most common reasons. Not enough new text going out, there's too much time spent on follow-ups, not enough new outreach, not calling agents fast enough after they reply. Inconsistent effort day to day is one of the biggest ones. You need to be putting in these numbers every single day. And remember, this is a volume game. The more conversations equals more offers equals more deals. If you're behind on deals, reverse engineer it. How many more conversations do I need this week? How many more texts do I need to send out? How many more offers do I need to make? When you have your KPIs in front of you, it's easy to see exactly what to adjust. Now, sometimes you might be hitting your KPIs, you're sending texts, you're doing the verbal offers, you're sending the written offers, all of that stuff, right? But you're still not seeing deals close. If that happens, it usually means one of 3 things that you can do, right? You need to improve your conversations. Your conversations just might be terrible, and when you're not building trust with each agents, right? You need to improve your offers and be more competitive. Make sure your numbers are actually in line, right? Like a lot of times, a lot of people just don't know their numbers and then they're just giving ridiculous offers, and that's why this isn't working. And also, like, making sure you have a system for follow-up. Whether it's Simple Send or some other system, you need a way to be following up every other week with all of your agents. But if you're tracking your numbers, you can start using that to find exactly where the problem is. If you're also new, let me give a quick heads up on what to expect as a beginner. It's normal if you don't hit the KPIs at the beginning. Focus on building consistency, start with what you can do, and then push yourself to scale up to these targets, right? If you have a job, you're not gonna be able to do all of this, but you can still get deals. It'll just take longer. Just be tracking the KPIs, because all it is about getting to the right number of verbal offers and then written offers, and that just will take longer if you're spending less time on everything, right? Also, real quick thing, you can use your KPIs in order to celebrate small wins. Just that I made my KPIs should be a win that you celebrate, so you keep motivated, so you keep doing the thing every single day. Because I've seen so many solopreneurs burn out because they feel like they're getting nowhere, but that's because they don't know where they're going and how they're getting there, right? I'd rather you hit 150 texts a day every single day than 400 texts in one day and then nothing next. KPIs are gonna help you stay in that steady rhythm that produces a deal, and how you can make it where this business actually works. So in summary, KPIs are your scoreboard. They tell you whether you're winning or losing. They keep you focused. And when you're running this business, solo KPIs are even more critical because no one else is looking over your shoulder. It is all on you. Track your KPIs daily, review them weekly. If you are off, fix it. That is how you stay on track to hit your income goals. If you follow this process, I promise you, it will be getting you more deals than 90% of the other investors out there. If you got value from this video, do me a favor, hit that like button, comment below, and hit that subscribe and notification bell so you see more of these videos so you're able to build this business successfully. And if you want my free KPI sheet, just look in the link below. I have a free resources section that includes the KPIs that you'll need in order to close a deal, along with a bunch of other free resources. Find that in the description in this below. And guys, I will see you guys on step 6 of how to find buyers in this business. That is our next video. I can't wait to see you all there. And until then, keep making some deals happen.